Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Black Bull Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Black Bull Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. Get either the Essential Plus or Premium plans absolutely free. All you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Black Bull Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below. Our sponsor Blue Guardian's the only prop firm that gives their traders a tool to protect them from hitting their max daily loss and over trading. It's super simple to use. Just set the Guardian Protector each day from your dashboard. Did you also know that they've just released an unlimited time evaluation with a 0 trading days requirement, giving you plenty of time to hit their low 8 and 4% targets, making it super fast to get funded. Plus, it's cheaper than the 40-day time limit evaluation. Check out the link and coupon in the description to get 10% off your next Blue Guardian evaluation.
What is good, people? What is good, people? How are you guys doing? Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is good. Hope everybody's making money. You know? All right. I do not like to waste times. I like to just, jump right into it. I'm going to start off because because January was such a terrible month, I'm going to celebrate all the victories in February. Okay? I believe I have not taken a loss this month, which is beautiful compared to what happened last month. So let's start off with USD/JPY. If you've been watching a few of my lives from the previous weeks, you'll know about this trade. As you can see, fell down, found support. And then, it spends a few hours doing this, like 4, 8, 12, 16, almost a full day, day and a half, ranging before it finally hit targets over here on USD/JPY. So if you took that trade with me, you should have made some money. You should have made some money, right? Moving on to the next trade, Euro Pound. Like I said, if you go back a few days to the previous lives, I spoke about this trade. Initially, I wanted to buy this. We were somewhere up here, and I was like, hey, we're going to fall down, and depending on how we fall down, I am probably going to want to buy it to go up, and then I compared it to this trade over here. However, once we had reached our, key significant level, the way we had broken through it, I was like, nah, dog, this is going down. This is definitely going to fall. And at that point, as we know, support becomes resistance. We're waiting for it to retrace back to the top. Entry, came back down, take profit. Beautiful trade. Now, moving on to New Zealand franc. Yeah, I know this one has been very tricky. I'm going to start from the beginning. Let me just make sure I have not lost you guys. All right, so I'm going to go back. When we first talked about this trade, I think we were somewhere here. somewhere around here. And I think somebody in the chat was like, they're selling or something like that. And I said that, you know, it's after this consolidation move, we'll probably be expecting a huge rally to the top side, right? Because or any side, to be honest with you, because we're consolidating. So we're going to break out somewhere. And at that point, we had broken out to the top side. And I believe that we were going to continue a little bit higher before falling. And we did. Now, simple. What is our next key level here? Right. So how I do my key levels, and I'm not talking about these weekly ones and monthly ones. I'm talking about these dynamic ones, right? The ones I use to actually place my entries. How I jot them down is, you see here, we've got this rejection on the bottom side. We break through it, then we have rejection, bottom side, top side, bottom side. So you have this kind of like equilibrium zone, basically, where we came and we bounced off, we went over it, and then we came and then we bounced off. So this is a very significant level. And if you draw it right across, you can see at various points it's been respected, right? Now, if you just trade these levels, you're going to make money. You're going to make money because no one is going to be wrong 90% of the time. It's just impossible for you to be wrong all the time. Okay? We're beneath and we go up. The presumption here is that we're going to find resistance and we're going to come back down. Simple as that. Simple as that. Now, I also have a level over here where I'm just expecting the same thing, really. If we do happen to break through this, we're going to find support somewhere. Okay? We're not just going to keep on flying up. We're going to find support somewhere. So I look to my left and I jot down, you know, next key level. If it's not here, it's this one. So that's my rationale behind the New Zealand franc trade. It is very simple. My approach to the market is very simple, but it's also backed by data. Everything I say, it's not because I feel a particular way. It's because I have the data. I have done the work. I've compiled the information. So I know what the statistical likelihood is of one thing happening over the other. So that's my New Zealand franc sell trade. It came down, like I kind of told myself that if we reach somewhere around here, I was going to move my stop 50% down, right? So wherever it is, I was going to move it down 50%. It's something that, you know, one of you guys actually asked me about that and I dismissed it at the time, but I've actually given it some thoughts. So now what I do is, as the trade progresses past a certain point, not that I move to break even, because I just feel like your entry is that support or resistance level. So it's going to gravitate, it's going to, you know, attract price back to it, even if you're right. So it can basically come down, go back there, and you would have already moved to break even, and then you'll get stopped out, and then it'll continue. So I don't like to move to break even. What I do now is I move 50% down. So when we're coming down, as you can see, we got in and then we immediately rejected. And I was like, oh my God, this trade is so good. I'm such a good trader. I'm making money. And then it went back up. Then it fell again. And I thought again, oh my God, I'm such a good trader. Look what it's doing. And then it went back up again. My only concern now with this is that it's beginning to look like a flag. It's beginning to look like a bullish flag. And if it is a bullish flag, it is 100% going to break through my stop loss and probably fetch this level over here. If it is a bullish flag. If not, you know, we also broke through this trend line and we never actually retested it at any point. So I'm still holding on to my cards that New Zealand franc is going to fall back to the bottom side. And that is pretty much where I'm at for this week. I do have 2 trades though that I'm going to be placing either tonight or tomorrow morning. You guys can still see me. Yeah, it looks like you can't see me, but you don't need to see me. You need to look at the price action. You need to look at the price chart. When price gets to your zone, what do you look for to enter the trade? Please, can you answer that? When price gets to my zone, it depends. Like I said, like if we're moving up, like here's my zone, it's above, right? And we're below it, and we're moving up to it. I'm looking for it to reject it. Very simple. If we don't, this level, which is now a resistance level, it will become a support. We'll break right through it, and then I'll be waiting for it to come back down, and then I'll be looking to buy it to the top side. So it's all about these, like, you do a trend line, and then it's like, okay, we broke this, so we're probably going there. Once we get there, because we're rising from the bottom to the top, we'll probably, there's a chance that we can reject it and come back down. If we don't reject it, we break through it, there's a chance that we'll retrace to it, and then we'll bounce up. Very simple, very simple, very simple. Very simple stuff. I completely forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yes, the trades that I'm going to be placing tonight or tomorrow, or just when, the opportunity presents itself. AUD CAD. Let me just highlight this. And AUD franc. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So this is an old trade I took some weeks ago. Paid out very nicely. Let's see what's happening. It's looking, this is a bearish trend. This is bearish. There is literally no indication that buyers are going to enter the market anytime soon. I'm going to be looking to sell this really. So let me draw up a level. I can use this one actually. Should I? Yeah, why not? Here. There we go. There's a level right there. Basically, any bullish move basically to the top side, I'm going to be looking to try and sell it. Okay. So there might be some other pattern that, forms here that gives me that final indication. Because I also see this. No. Isn't this it? Like that? No, that's not it. I am looking for that right angled. Where is it? There it is. I also see this, So who knows? A break maybe lower, a break up and then lower. Yeah, no, that's what I see. That's honestly what I see. We're in a downtrend, So any move to the upside, until we've seen a significant break like of structure, and not just the break of structure, a break of structure and then a continuation of that structure, can then we say we're bullish now, and we're not seeing any of that. So any move, I think, up, I'm gonna want to short. I'm gonna want to short. So maybe this level, maybe this level, maybe this previous high. Yeah, that's AUD CAD. Got burnt by this trade. Such a damn shame. Hit my stop loss and then move in my direction, but it is what it is. I'm going to be talking about these trades that I've got wrong for the rest of my days. Like, I'm not going to like remove them from my charts. I want to remember them. But anyway, so here we have price in a bearish market, coming down, coming up. Just when you think it's broken structure, it comes back down to retest the lows. So anybody who was kind of long over here, placed their stops somewhere over here, got their stops taken out. And then obviously it has to be a more convincing move to make everyone think that maybe we're going to continue going down. And then it pushes and hits everybody's stop. So there's a box here. Price could find resistance here, fall back down. Could do that. However, I feel like the overall trend here is about to shift. And mainly just because of the fact that I know people went long here. Sorry, not long. I know people went short here and they got trapped. And I know that it's just not enough for them to be trapped. It has to completely change direction now. Especially because people already got burnt here that came in early. So I think AUD franc is going to rally, which means for the next few days, maybe a few hours, I'm going to be basically the opposite of AUD CAD, where here I was looking for any move up to sell it. On AUD franc, I'm going to be looking for any move down to buy it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna be looking to buy AUD franc and sell AUD CAD. Now, the only thing that would change my perspective is if we were to break this line in such an aggressive manner, find ourselves somewhere down here, then, it'd be safe to say that, okay, now, it's going to sell off. So it'd have to fall like pretty aggressively. And when I look at the news releases for today, CPI has already just come out like an hour ago. So I don't see what would be the catalyst. I mean, except for like on Thursday, my Thursday at least, we have the unemployment rate. We have the AUD unemployment rate on Thursday. So for now, I don't see the catalyst. However, if we find ourselves below here over the next 12 hours, I'm going to change my perspective to then be another sell, and we're probably going to fall lower. At the same time, I could say the exact same thing about AUD CAD. If we find ourselves just way, way up, then I'm going to be looking to buy. But for now, AUD CAD is a sell for me. What did I say? AUD CAD is a sell for me. I'm going to be selling the highs, and AUD franc is a buy for me. I'm going to be buying the lows for now. Perspectives can change. Yeah. And I took all these trades on my Blue Guardian account. The last updates, if you guys have seen, I was down like 2%, 2.3%. So I'm recovering very nicely on that account as well. And I'm going to update you guys all on how that's going at the end of the month. So every trade I basically share with you, it's being taken on the prop firm account. Every single trade I share is being taken on the prop firm account. So far, so good, I guess. So far, so good. Winner here, winner here. There's a couple winners I can't remember as well, but it's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking good so far. It's looking good. Beautiful. What did I say in the last live? Oh, what did I say, bro? What did I say? I said this level, and then I said ultimately then this level. I said that. I said that. I wonder how many people took that trade. I didn't take it though. I just remember being asked what I thought about gold, and this is, I think we were here somewhere. Yeah, it was somewhere here. And yeah, you know, I was asked what I thought, and I think someone was saying something about long or bounce or something on gold. I don't know. But I just felt like, no, there's just no way. I feel like gold is absolutely going to fall out of the sky. And I was saying that back here. And, you know, it took its time. And finally, it has fallen. It has finally fallen. I haven't traded it though with my accounts since this trade, because at some point we started doing this. We started having these weird wicks where the market was just trying to trap whoever was participating. And I know a few people that got trapped here. I know a few people that got trapped right here. But yeah, finally it broke down. It finally broke down. That makes it. It's like that. 70. Oh, I just want this to reject. Just want this to reject. Want this to reject. Come down, just go down. Just go down. By the way, guys, like if you have any questions, you can ask. You know, this is a safe space. This is a safe space. I promise. Feel free to ask anything. It's a safe space, guys. It's a safe space. It's a safe space. A good 45 minutes. Ranging. It's just ranging. Nothing special. Just About to call it, guys. I'm about to call it. All right, guys. So I'm gonna bring today's live to an end. Yeah. So we discussed New Zealand franc and looking at AUD franc for sales. Sorry, I am not looking at AUD franc for sells. I'm looking at AUD franc for buys. But depending on how far low it drops, I might look at it for a sell. But for now, I'm looking to buy AUD franc, and I am looking to sell AUD CAD. So maybe looking specifically at these bullish moves to the top side to find entries for a sell. So yeah, use it, don't use it, guys. I hope it's helpful in some kind of way. Gold is still falling painfully. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next live on Thursday.